if you're starting out, right, if you're starting out in this property adventure and you want to get a better result, then set higher standards. And those higher standards can be what's your goals. So if your very, very, very first filter that you should apply so that you can figure out where you need to increase your standards is what's your goals. So if you had a magic wand and you could have anything you like, there is no limits, what would they be? So what would you aim for? What type of property deals would you buy? How many would you like? How would you like to earn your money? How would you like to build your portfolio? How would you like to have it all structured if there was no limits? And that's where you start, because many people get into this venture for many different reasons. So it can be they want to be financially free, so they don't want to have a job or beholden to an employer. It can be that they want to set up a pension for later on in life. So maybe they like their job, maybe they like their business, but they've got some money and they want to put it to work. Great. Maybe they have already done well in business and they want to set up a property portfolio that they can pass on through the generations. Another great idea. Maybe you're someone that is looking to turn around, you spot that the market's pretty hot and you want to jump in the market and you want to make some quick money and you want to get involved in that sort of strategy. Well, these are all very, very different outcomes that are determined by what is your goal. Fast money, long money, generational money, whatever it is that you're looking to achieve, you find that out by setting your goals. And once you've set your goals and whatever outcome that is that you want, that's your first filter, and you can now filter out all the things that don't match that goal. The next thing that you do is you look at where you're at and does that goal meet the current standards that you have? So main things are, does it fit your time frames? Yes or no? So an example would be, if you want long-term generational money, should you get involved in, say, for instance, flipping properties? Probably not, because it's not going to give you the outcome that you're looking to do. So you can then set you're not going to look at any of those. So if someone comes to you, an agent or a broker or an auction company says to you, look, this is a deal that I've got, it's hot to trot, you can say, look, it's great, but this is what I'm looking to do. You've set the standard higher in terms of what you'll accept. You'll only accept things that match your goals. And that is the beauty of setting your standards, because what it does is it stops you getting involved in other things that don't meet your outcome. And if you are stuck at setting goals, visit Mount Mindset. Mount Mindset is a place where you can be in a community that will fire up those questions to find out what your goal should be. Because believe it or not, it can be quite tricky. And even if you are seasoned at setting goals, it can sometimes get a bit stale or a bit stagnant, or maybe you fell off the path. And that's again back to standards. The whole idea that you want to get to is that you're living, breathing, and setting your standards the same way, with the same passion, the same hunger, and the same determination as the day you began. Because what happens is, generally, once you get started and you get a bit of success, it then starts to fade. When I say it starts to fade, I mean your drive, motivation, and determination. And what happens is that when you start to get a taste of success, the very thing that you do is you take your foot off the gas. And you take your foot off the gas because maybe you're getting some degree of success, maybe you're getting closer to your goal, and you then ease off. And that ease off can be a manner of things. Can be that you're looking to you enjoy yourself a little bit more. Maybe you're like, look, I deserve to get a bit of time off. I'm going to go and do all these things that I've always wanted to do, and I'll go and pursue those. And then what happens is you fall into this sort of comfort trap of, hey, look, you're doing great, everything's going gangbusters, but you're not doing the things that you did at the start when you were on the path to becoming successful. You've stopped doing them, or you're not doing them to the degree at which you did when you began. And that causes a bit of a problem, because then you get in this dynamic where you have the success, or you have the goal that you set, and you're getting closer towards it, but you also have this feeling that you're not actually doing what you did at the beginning.